Before we get into this video, if you want to win a free Tate phone case, a poster, or a notebook, which look pretty damn amazing, I'm not gonna lie, be sure to check the link in the description on how to enter. It's completely free and you just gotta do the steps carefully, otherwise your entry won't count. Good luck and back to the video. Alright guys, so if you didn't know, Andrew Tate's personal friends and team met up and made a very big podcast. You probably have seen it, and I'll show you a clip where they debate Andrew Tate's situation and whether he's gonna get released or not. I find it very, very interesting, and you probably will too, because this is like the largest podcast with the largest and closest Tate's friends, so I find it very interesting. If you do too, then please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe with notifications for more videos like this, and yeah, just take a look at this.
I think right now, just focusing on everything that just happened and kind of exploiting the truth about how people are trying to come around and frame him and just basically set him up to look like he's something that he's not. All of us have been around him and spent a lot of time with him. You know, I think I speak for everybody when I say that we've all been around him enough to know the truth. And so now it's just about getting the truth out and getting it to enough people that, you know, we can get a little momentum in the right direction and get the truth out and so the world can know what's actually true about the situation.
That's facts. You know? Yeah, I think that's kind of the mission here, is us all getting together, speaking about this openly, publicly. We've all spent personal time with Andrew, extended personal time with Andrew and Tristan. And I think the more people that speak up, the more people that make noise, hopefully we can maybe start to get things rolling over there in Romania and get some justice finally.
I think with human trafficking cases, one that you could actually look at is Epstein, and you could see how everyone is actively trying to belittle how much time they spent around Epstein. Bill Gates is getting on TV every single day and saying, oh, just had dinner, just had 75 dinners, didn't go to the island, 75 dinners, but we're all getting around and we're saying like, no, that this does not add up to his character. This does not add up to anything that we've seen from him personally. When Epstein gets charged, everyone's like, yeah, creepy guy, I believe it, weirdo, he probably did it.
Good point. Very good point. So there's a lot of noise out there, as everyone's aware. When it comes to sorting through the noise, one of the things you need to look at is the credibility of the source. There's a lot of experts on Twitter who've never even met Andrew. There's a lot of so-called, people able to give insights who've met him once. Between us, we've spent thousands of hours around the man. Every one of us can hand on heart say we've never seen any indication of anything that could lead to him being able to commit such heinous crimes. So here you have a bunch of credible sources. Yes, we are biased, but we're still credible. We all love the man. We all respect the man. Many of us are family men. I think the majority of us. We wouldn't associate with someone who was capable of such crimes. So here you have a very credible panel with first-hand experience, like all the Twitter experts out there. And the idea is to get messages out from said credible sources.
Well said.
Yeah, I think things like this are vital. Why? Because this is one of those cases, one of the few in history, which is like got public input through social media. I mean, it's influencing the judiciary. And I think there's such an attack on Andrew Tate due to his message that everyone's against him. And people like us are even getting shut down. And I think it's very important. And like Jules said, I'm a family man, I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah. And I mean, my neck on the line, I would never do that if I thought he had even a tinge of guilt. I would never do it.
Right.
I'm based here, I've got a successful business, I know royals, my kids are 2 girls. You know what I'm saying? This is how adamant I am to stand up for it, because I know it's bullshit. I know the truth. I know the guy very well. I've been around him since he was a kid, and I've seen him firsthand grow up and mature. Jules can tell you what he's like with the sunglasses off. We need to get into what is presentation, content creation, what is a real person. We're going to get into that later on. I mean, it's like polarizing a rapper for what he says in lyrics. 100%. It's the same shit. It's the same thing. Motherfucking PIMP, 50 Cent. Why is he not arrested for being a, These are lyrics. This is kind of fashion. So it's differentiating the both things and just giving him a word, because the media are not going to speak up for him. It's people like us on Twitter and socials. And we saw a case going off the record called Adnan Saeed, an American Muslim who was jailed wrongly for over 20 years. And it was because of social media, evidence came, he was freed. So this is why this is so important. Social media can actually add to cases now and make the defense or prosecution, backpedal a bit. So it's the new generation of law in a way. So this is why things like this are vital, and I'll always make sure I'm here as a priority.
That's powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Andrew and Tristan now for years. I've lived with them. I've met many of the women that they've literally changed their lives. I mean, all the people here have been positively impacted. And then you've got this case that's obviously fabricated. Any evidence that's came out is obviously fabricated. Now you've got the WhatsApp messages we were talking about, where the 2 victims literally were plotting to frame them. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we got to break into tonight, and I'm glad to be here.
No, I completely agree with them. These guys are very, very careful and self-respecting. These ain't like some random American thugs, you know, who are like, yeah, my boy Andrew Tate, yeah, he's safe, I don't care. You know, they have a reputation. They have everything on the line defending this man. These ain't just random people who don't care if they're wrong. These people are high value people. They wouldn't just stand with Andrew Tate if they really didn't know that he was guilty or not. You know, that's what I think, and I think that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, guys, give me your thoughts about this in the comments below. Be sure to click one of the videos on the screen right now. That's it, and I'm out.